Blake, I'll ask you, as you're preparing for this process, are you getting more advice on how to prepare for the combine drills or how to prepare for the interview process?
Yeah, I think both. It's such really a grueling process, through the whole thing, and, really just being prepared for everything that they can possibly throw at you, really excelling in all the on-field drills as well as in the meeting room and off the field.
Chris?
Yeah. How far along are you in this process? I mean, when you entered this year, did you feel like you were going to make that jump, or is this something that sort of came into your head midway through the season?
Yeah, it was definitely, kind of a later thought. It was never really thought about the NFL throughout the year. It was, working on accomplishing our goal, which was to win a conference championship, which we were able to do, and kind of just put everything off until after the season, and then really sat down and made a decision.
It's always interesting with college players because it always feels like you kind of emerge onto the scene and sort of spring onto this national platform.
Right.
But for you, when did it start to pick up? Was it the win over Penn State? Was it Louisville? Was it the Fiesta Bowl?
I don't know. I'm sure it kind of gradually increased throughout the year. And then really hit after the Fiesta Bowl victory that we had in early January. So it's been a great ride, and just couldn't be more happy to be a part of the journey.
When you're looking at the draft, and obviously the media plays a big part as you're leading up into that 5-month waiting period until actually draft night, the media says top 10 pick, first round pick. Reportedly, the NFL Advisory Board saying second-round pick. What are the people you trust, the people in your circle, what are they telling you your draft potential could be?
They're saying, the grade I received back from the advisory committee was a first-round grade, so that was kind of a good indication.
That's great.
And, it was like, all right, this is my opportunity to kind of go capture my dream, and let's go out, and I'm going to go out to San Diego and work as hard as I possibly can to be as prepared as possible to go through this process, and, whatever happens, happens.
What's that feeling like when you get the first-round grade back from them? Is that really, were you on the fence at that point? Did that push you over the top?
Yeah, it definitely, kind of swayed the decision a little bit. Wasn't a deciding factor or anything by any means, but it did help, force the decision.
The comparisons, you're going to hear them all the way up until you get drafted. Ben Roethlisberger has been the one that most people have thrown out there. What do you see? Do you think there's another quarterback that you actually compare more favorably to?
Yeah, I have no idea. Anytime you're compared to a guy like Ben, who's won multiple Super Bowls, it's such a great compliment, the success he's been able to have. But I'm trying to do whatever I can to be as successful as I possibly can, and anytime I'm compared to an NFL quarterback, it's a huge compliment.
Yeah, I guess there are worse guys to be compared to than Ben Roethlisberger.
That's true.
Exactly.
In terms of your playing style, can you just give us sort of that scouting report if you don't necessarily compare yourself to someone?
Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody has, a unique a style of play, kind of has different qualities. I'm able to stand in the pocket, I think, and make the throws as well as, add a little versatility and move around a little bit and make some plays on the run, which, is kind of a trait that a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL are starting to have now because it really, adds another thing for the defense to account for.
The conspiracy theories are going to start trying to connect some dots here, Blake, as you get closer and closer to the draft process. They're going to look at the fact that the Houston Texans have the #1 pick, that your coach in college, George O'Leary, Bill O'Brien, the head coach of the Texans, he was on his staff, that you beat Penn State this year. What did Bill O'Brien say to you after that win, and what was his message to you?
Said good game. It was a great opportunity to go up there and play a great Penn State team, obviously coached by Coach O'Brien, and it was really a great experience. Didn't have a chance to share any words with him after the game or anything like that, but, I'm sure they'll do whatever is in their best interest as an organization with their picks, and, hopefully that I can be that guy.
What sort of things have you been told about this process? Obviously, you're sort of in the infancy of it, but meeting with the teams now and then the combine and pro day and all those things. What sort of advice have you gotten about handling it?
To really enjoy it. This is the only period in your career where you'll be able for 2 months to do nothing but focus on football and improving your game. You're always going to have other distractions outside of this time period. So being able to work on that and really enjoy it day in and day out, focus on how you can get better each day, how you can improve your game. And, the ultimate goal is to be as prepared as possible to be the #1 pick in the draft, to make sure that you can do everything that a team asks of you.
I gotta think that with all those combine drills, let's be honest. I mean, you're never gonna have to do one of those drills ever again in your life. There's got to be one where you're just dreading it. Like, if I don't have to do the cone drill ever in my life, I'll be the happiest man. What's the one that you're just dreading doing?
You know, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick one.
Several that are on your list.
You know, they're all drills that gauge, you know, all kinds of stuff for NFL teams. And, you know, I look forward to doing as best as I possibly can in every single one of them.
Like what you got there. You're a man of the future. You are one of the quarterbacks of the future. So tell us a little about how you're making sense of everything and using this device.
I'm here on behalf of Microsoft and the Microsoft Surface, representing them and really just sharing, you know, the versatility of this tablet. You know, I'm in the busy process of the whole pre-draft thing and really trying to figure things out and organize everything. And this tablet allows me to do that as well as I'm enrolled in 3 classes, and then I'll receive my degree. So I do all my online work on the tablet, and it's very helpful.
So you're literally doing class while you're here?
I am. I'm in 3 classes.
What are you taking?
I'm in Spanish 2.
Okay.
I'm in a math class, and then I'm in the history of rock and roll.
Beautiful.
See, we thought we were busy this week.
Yeah, right.
Nothing compared.
History rock and roll. Favorite rock and roll group or performer?
Favorite rock and roll group or performer? Well, I've had one quiz, and half the quiz was about Elvis. So I go Elvis.
Blake Bortles, good luck in the draft. We'll see you at the combine. Hey there, SI fans. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our daily live show, SI Now. You can find a link to the complete episode in the description box below. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe to Sports Illustrated's YouTube channel. Remember, you can watch SI Now Monday through Friday live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time only on SI.com. We'll see you there.